Hi everybody, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. Today's video is going to be a little bit more on the Charger. But wait, before you turn it off, I'm not going to do every video on this car. But after the last video, part 1 and part 2, I just wasn't real happy with the way I had the exhaust coming out. So that was, the video came out Monday, part 2 came out Tuesday, and then it was Wednesday is where this video is taking place on doing fixing the exhaust. I wasn't happy with the way it was, and it looked terrible. So it's still out to the side, but I changed it a little bit. So stick around and watch it and see what you think. I really do appreciate you coming back and watching and putting up with my junk. Be sure to come back next video, next week, because I'm going to be back on the C10. I got a lot of stuff going on with that, and it's really coming together. So it's going to take a while, but I got some new stuff coming that I think you're really going to like, and hopefully it'll be here by then. I had to order it out of California. You know how California's going. So thanks for coming back. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, it is Wednesday. My video just dropped part 1 Monday, part 2 Tuesday, so this is the next day. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his tip off just for the time being. When I move them under straight and then turn down, I'm going to put them back on. But I think the way it's turned, it's so low here that if I take this tip off, it'll just be this piece of pipe hanging. It'll be tucked under a little more this way, and it won't be quite as low because of this. So we'll give that a try. I'm just not happy with this right now. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, I took it loose. This off. I just need to tighten this back up. Everything's strong. cold I can barely feel my fingers. It's way colder than it was the other day. I started this video Saturday, I guess. It was about 49 to 50 degrees. And then Sunday when I finished it up, it was a little colder than that. It was probably in the 40s maybe, upper 30s. And today, the high I think is going to get like 28. So it's tight, and it's real tight in this shop. Yeah, come on now. This stuff fits tight. Now, like I say, I'm going to put these turn downs back on it when I move it off inboard and straight, so it's not hanging down like this. Won't look quite as much redneck. There'll always be some redneck. Alright, that's me. Alright. Got this pipe's a little jagged, so I'm going to have to take a cut-off wheel and grind it. Cleaned it up a little bit. Well, I tell you what, I sure am trying to make a career out of this simple exhaust fix. At least this pipe's nice and warm when I cut that up. Turned the idling up just a little bit on it. I had a little low. We'll have to readjust it once I warm it up and drive it. All I've done is crank it up lately. Let it run. All right. There we go. It still looks hideous, but it's tucked under there a little bit better. Not quite as low because I took it in. Took these off. Alright, cold start. Fired up. Threw it a couple times. Battery's real weak. I need to put that battery kicker back on at 2 amps. Oil price is kind of slow coming up. I really believe that's the factory indicator. I think it's high pressure, high volume pump. It's kind of hard on it. They'll max it out here in a minute. high RPM into. Well, I think I let her idle out there a little too long. I was going to take her on up the road, but as soon as I took off, she started steaming. The temperature gauge said it was just above normal, so it wasn't pegged. But I just put probably a gallon of coolant in it, or some had leaked out, so I know I put a little bit too much. I probably put a little bit too much in it. And she pushing it out. She got kind of warm. I need to hook that fan up, but idling is hard on, especially with no fan. But I was heading out of the driveway. I was going to take it on up the road, because as soon as that cool air hits that radiator, she'll cool down. So I was just pushing out some of that. It got up good running temperature, but no fan, and just sitting there idling, really with the front end almost in the shop. It's getting no air. So she got a little warm. I thought rather than risk it, take it up the road, which I know that cold air comes in front of that radiator would have cooled her down real quick, but I didn't want to risk it. So I just pulled her back in here and let her cool down a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. She's a little tight, but not bulging, not ready to bust. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. I just let her out a little too long. See, just like now, I bet it ain't been 2 minutes. I just shut the doors, shut the outside door, walk back over here. She still got a little steam, but it's gonna cool down a whole lot. It was just pushing it out. I let it sit there and idle for a while, and I decided to maybe take it up the road. And this is the battery out of the blue Camaro. See, it's small. I need a battery tray. I need to put one in it. And it just don't fit good. So I went in the other part of the shop, and I found a bungee cord, more redneck. And by the time I tied knots in it and pulled with it, and tried to get it where to at least keep the battery from dropping over, I guess I let it sit there and out a little too much. It's running pretty good. See, it's not still steaming a little bit, but I filled it all the way to the top, so it didn't have much room. When it got warm, it expanded. It expanded. And I just have an overflow hose. See, that's coming out back down there. That's why it was steaming so bad at the wheel well, because that's kind of where the hose is pointing back that way. So it was just kind of pushing some of the extra out, and it got a little hot. Well, it's now Sunday, actually. This video will come out Monday morning. That's another thing. If any of y'all would rather my videos drop at a different time, a different date, comment, let me know. I'll try to do what I can. With my internet that I have, being out here in the country, it takes about 5 hours to upload a 20-minute video to YouTube. So I do it overnight on Sunday nights usually when I go to bed, and it's ready by Monday morning. But I can do it anytime and schedule it for any time. But y'all let me know. If it's okay the way it is, it's fine. It works for me. But if it's not, then let me know. Let me know what you prefer, what you'd like. Now, I came up here today after it overheated the other day. I came up here and put a little more coolant in it because it boiled out some of it, and cranked it up. It was a little slow cranking, but I cranked it up, and it was popping a little bit, so I went ahead and backed it out, and it was running pretty good, after it cleared up a little bit. And so I went ahead and cut it off so it wouldn't get too hot before I was ready to take it up the road, and then it wouldn't crank again. So I got the battery charger hooked up right now, and it's just a little trickle charger, so it's going to take a little while. All right, see if we can get a little gas in this. All this cranking up, moving it around a little bit, and taking it up to the end of the street and back and all that. Little good-sized small block. I worked on my gas. I can get it where I'm comfortable with it. I will drive it to town or to a little bit more local fill-in station. Went in and put a little bit of Behrmans in it. I had about 2/3 of a can left over from where I topped off something else. So put that in. I'm gonna put about 5 gallons in. Adjusters on the carburetor a little bit, but I don't think it likes it. I'm gonna try to adjust it back down a little bit. All right, well, I just pulled her back in. I'm going up the road. I went ahead and hooked the battery, the little trickle charger back up just to keep that up. But even after a couple hours of using it, it zoomed over quick. So it's still a good battery. It just kind of went down from sitting. It's not boiling, not heating. She got a little pressure on her, but not super tight. She's warm. She's running temperature, but never boiled over. Doing fine. Now I think all that popping, because that quit after I got back and she was idling good. I think I've just loaded up at 750 a whole lot, just cranking it and letting it idle and moving it back and cranking the check alternator and just all this junk. I haven't driven it up the road in forever. So I think a lot of that was just coming from, I think it just needs a good wide open. But I was Sunday afternoon, I woke up everybody. I came back, I just went up and came back and it was people out looking. She loud, but not too bad. Running pretty good. Just needs a good wide open ripping. And even got some new decals in. When I went to town to get some gas, I knew it was at the post office, and the post office not open. It told me it was there, the notification. So I stopped by and got them. I kind of like that. Not bad. But yeah, we're doing good. It's so dusty and dirty that I think if it's as pretty as it's supposed to be Wednesday, I think I'm gonna take her down, at least give her a quick washing. I'm not gonna get the top too awful wet, but I do want to clean her up a little bit. She deserves it. Well, I don't know if I call that a successful test run, but it was a run up the road anyway. I think I'm gonna adjust that carburetor back down just a little bit. I need to just go in and adjust it completely, but I might put it back where it is and take it back up the road later on. So I really appreciate you watching and coming back and seeing me and viewing and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. Come back next time where I'm going to be working on the C10 a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to do my next video on this, I don't think. But it's supposed to be real warm Wednesday. Coming Wednesday would be, this Wednesday while you're watching. And I might take this down to the house and just give it a quick bath, but it won't be the whole video. But if I do that, I'll show you. So I really appreciate you coming back. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just hit that little button. Come back next time, and I'll be here, and I'll see you at the shop. Oh yeah, remember, every little bit you do gets you one step closer. Unless you're kind of like me and you go one step forward and 2 steps back. But either way, hopefully you have a good time doing it. Thanks for watching.